first Nessie is located to the tunnel to the left from which you spawn. It's also going to be to the left, right behind the first set of bins.
As long as the dummies holding them can shoot.
For the second Nessie, we're going to leave this area and head to the far left of the map. We're going to go right past this 1v1 area and look for this flat rock. We want to run to the right of the flat rock and jump 1.5 ledges down. And there's our Nessie with a couple Watson eggs. For the third Nessie, we're going to start using jump towers, and this is how you're going to be able to find all the Nessies without using a mobile legend like Pathfinder or Valkyrie. This jump tower is just for shortcut purposes. We need to go to the top of this mountain. You can climb it, but for the sake of speed, we're going to use the jump tower to get there faster. You'll just want to navigate your way around the rock until you can find the pathway that you can climb up to the top. And as soon as you get to the top, there's Nessie on top of the bin. For the fourth Nessie, we're going to move to the front of this cannon-like satellite. And we're going to place another jump tower. This Nessie is located on the back island that's separated from the mainland. Normally the only way to get there is via mobile legend, but you can also use the jump tower to get there. As soon as you pass that middle rock in the back, go to the right and drop down, and you'll see this Nessie next to 2 garbage bags. We'll drop another evac tower to get back to the main island and grab another one for future use.
Time for a dine and dash.
Right now we're going to aim for this ship that's docked on the platform, and we're going to enter the ship. And to the right, you see Nessie. This next one is the most skillfully challenging one to find. It's nestled in one of these trees, and it's going to be this tree right in the middle. To give you a better view, I switched to Crypto and sent his drone up on the tree so you can see exactly where it is before we do what we're about to attempt.
I'll let you know what I see.
You can see he's in the branches, almost second branch from the top. Nestled pretty close to the main trunk. And what you want to do is stand on the blue bin and drop your evac tower. You're going to want to jump off this one early and start spamming interact when you get to the tree, or press and hold interact. This one's a little tricky, so it might take a few attempts. Now you can see this time that it did add it to my inventory, and we grabbed the Nessie on our way down. We're going to use this evac tower to go to the center, to the tall tower in the middle. And right there's our Nessie right next to a chair. Alright, jumping off from the tower, we're looking for this set of stairs, and this was honestly the hardest one for me to find. And it's mostly just because of how limited visibility you have, how camouflaged he is with the grass. But there's our Nessie under the stairs. Nessie number 9 is probably the easiest one to find. He's just in the firing range, so on our way to grab another evac tower. We'll go to the right of the red tier weapons, and there's Nessie number 9. This last one is going to be in the upper right corner of this portion of the map. It's technically in an out of bounds area, so this one, the jump tower, is absolutely required, and that's where we're going to be going. Again, I'm using crypto to show you where this Nessie is going to be located before we navigate towards it.
Just a thought. If I'm wrong, you can kill me.
So we're going to do the same thing we did for the tree. Before we get to the top, we're going to jump off, and we need to lean to the left so that we make sure to land on the platform. And you've got about 15 seconds to grab this Nessie before it kicks you off the platform. And there you have it, all 10 of the base Nessies. Now there are a few hidden Nessies in here that you're going to have to complete certain requirements before you're going to be able to find. Let's start with the pink Nessie. For the pink Nessie, you need to get 100 kills in the firing range. It doesn't matter how you get it, but the fastest way is going to be the throwing knives. Just simply because you can deal 260 damage with one shot. There's no need to reload, it's just simply turn back and forth between two dummies and throw those knives. Alright, now that we've reached 100 kills, we're going to go back to that tall tower in the center of the map. Here we've got Valk selected, so we're just going to use the zipline and Valk's jets, but you can easily use one of the jump towers or evac towers to get the top, just like we did before.
Wings out.
And then walk out onto the spoke, and there is your pink Nessie. To find the gold Nessie, there's going to be two things you need to do. The first is to visit all POIs. Now you've probably completed almost all of this already just by finding the first 10 Nessies in the same session. The one that I realized I missed was this agility course and the tech tunnel off to the side below the 10th Nessie that we grabbed. The next step to getting gold Nessie is dealing 40,000 damage in the firing range. We've already got a good chunk of that done using the knives for the 100 kills portion. So the next quickest way to do this is just grab a Spitfire, grab Rampart, put a gold mag in there, and alternate between the two. The gold mag is going to auto reload for you. The most efficient targets for this challenge are going to be the standing targets, not the moving targets and not the dummies, because you don't have to wait for them to stop and you don't have to wait for respawns. Gold Nessie is going to be located inside the first middle tunnel that you spawned in, all the way in the back left. And there's your gold Nessie. Blue Nessie is definitely the most devious to get. You need to get a headshot on a dummy while throwing a knife completely vertical. So you can't be bent or slanted to do this. The best way of doing this is lining up the dummy with the tower and taking a step back each time until you get it to land in just the right spot. This Nessie is going to be located all the way up in the top of the perch above the tunnel in which you spawned. There's your blue Nessie, and this completes the Hidden Nessie challenge. What comes next with these? Well, you can throw them out of your inventory, you can pick them back up and move them all around. They're just like a regular item, except they do not despawn in the firing range. Thanks for watching. Leave a comment below if you figured out anything else that we can do with these Nessies.